I think they'll continue to do okay. I sure wouldn't want to fight them again. They are relentless people. They don't take no for an answer. And they love their country dearly. And we saw that in Stalingrad in the Second World War. The Germans got inside the gates of the city, and they couldn't take it. They had to leave. And that's because the people just refused to give up.
And I think that's about all the questions. Discount Gold and Silver at yahoo.com, folks. Discount Gold and Silver at yahoo.com. We have about 5, 6, 7 minutes left on the program. And so if you'd like to send us a question, please do so. And again, that is Discount Gold and Silver at yahoo.com. And
well, I could read you some fairy tales.
You have some fairy tales?
I can talk about a few things here. I just did a program in Miami, and it was about Grand Theft Auto. And Grand Theft Auto is the El Scammo Whammo that the United States government pulled on General Motors. The new automobile, as it's called, the Car Czar, Steven the Rat Ratner, is the one that's running this thing. And first of all, GM should have gone bankrupt about 5 years ago. Bankruptcies usually entail this is generalizing. The bondholders getting their money back, and then the vendors getting their money back, and usually the shareholders lose their interest in the company. And we got all sorts of other things going on. I think the most egregious is I think it's the 60,000 union jobs that are gone. And then comes J.P. Morgan Chase and Citigroup. They lent money to General Motors, and they are going to get their money back, and nobody else is. It's 100%. I mean, why is that? Well, I think there might be a reason, because they were both large contributors to the campaign of Mr. Obama. And so they are going to get $6 billion. It's probably going to come out of the pension fund, which the government took over. And the people are going to be given 17, maybe as much as 25% of GM stock. And so what GM will do in its new company is issue shares to them for that. Some of the important things in the company sold off. You've got the Hummer and probably Opel eventually. And outside of the bankruptcy are all the plants in China and India, Mexico, and Brazil. I mean, what kind of a bankruptcy is this? Bankruptcy. It's the hiving off of different divisions to favored players. I mean, like over at Chrysler, Fiat is to take over the leadership of Chrysler in the United States. And also, they get it for nothing. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, why are we giving the billions of dollars to Chrysler? Why are we giving, General Motors $30, $40, $50 billion? I mean, they're losing money every month. Well, anyway, those are the numbers, disconcerting, but it tells you what goes on behind the scenes. And a little tip here.
Bob?
What?
Well, you know what? Well, they're increasing the oil prices and gasoline prices. They want these automobile manufacturers, GM, to put out these, two-seater vehicles, basically, the green cars, so to speak. So, in my mind, they're going to, run oil prices up, gasoline prices up, so the normal Joe out there is going to say, hey, I need one of those vehicles, and they'll be running, and then China's going to be selling their vehicles in here in 2 years. They'll be making them over here. They'll be selling those for, $2,300, $2,400, and all the while we run up oil, so gasoline prices are higher, and everybody will go out and buy their cheap vehicles.
I think you're right. But I don't think they're going to sell many of them. You're getting those things, you get hit, or you're a crispy critter.
I know. Heck, if
There's no protection whatsoever.
If you sneeze in them, you probably die. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Well, gee, I thought you were going to be more entertaining than that.
No, but that's what they're going to do. But I think you're going to have a lot of people buy those, $2,300 vehicles, unless, a lot happens in 2 years, though. If they continue to produce all this, where babies and dogs are dying from the products coming out of China, of course, people are beginning to get more of a bad taste about China than they certainly have in the past.
I think that China is not going to have an easy time.
Why?
Well, because they just injected $1.2 trillion in our economy.
Yeah.
They're looking for 8% growth, and they're not going to get it.
They're not going to get it.
They got 30 million people unemployed. They have unruly students in their colleges, but obviously not stupid. But that's what kids are all about. We've all been there. We all went in college, or many of us did, and we knew it all. We knew everything that we needed to know, and that might be true. But you have to have a lifetime of mistakes to learn how to do everything right, whether you got the knowledge in the first place or not. And that's what on-the-job training is all about. And, I would have never imagined I could be as effective at my age as I am. And it's only because I've learned what not to do. Because I know it does not work. And that's really the name of the game. And from time to time, you're going to be very wrong on important things. But it's not going to happen very often. And with that,
we're done.
I am going to escape.
We're done. 800-375-4188 for all your gold and silver coin needs. And, of course, the complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. We'll be back on Monday. Bob, you get some rest. And you folks, you be safe out there for this weekend. Be safe. Good night, and God bless. Good night, Bob.
Good night, Melody.
Good night.